Hello, we are from Group 24, LAX 2049. This video is about our group discussion too. My name is Chong and my metric number is 202714.
My name is Hepu and my metric number is 200010.
My name is Li Shushan, metric number is 202283.
My name is Dong Yongchuan and my metric number is 202284.
My name is HENG and my metric number is 202285.
I'm XIANG and my matrix number is 202717.
And I am KEONG. My metric number is 202876.
My name is ZENG WEIWEI and metric number is 205023.
Right. In last video, we had decided the name and 4 sections, which are sport, health and lifestyle, travel, and also environment for our publications. On today's group discussion, we will talk about the first section for our publications, which is sport. After the group discussion, we will decide 2 news to be included in section 1, which is sport. KEONG, can you share your news?
Yeah, my news is about the Olympic. We originally held in Japan by this year, but as the COVID-19 is spread anyway, so it is postponed to 2021. And I take this news from Channel News Asia. It's a Singapore company. Then I will read the content in the news. International Olympic Committee's President Thomas Bach will be in Tokyo for 3 days next week to review preparation for the postponed 2020 Olympic and beg organizers admit to the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic. The trip is important because we are now coming to a crisis stage for pushing this sport together with COVID-19 countermeasures to get the feeling what will be needed next year, he said. So the IOC and Japan's organizers took the unprecedented decision in March to delay the game by a year to 2021 due to the pandemic. A costly postponement that still has many moving parts given the spread of the virus. But said it was still too early to say whether spectators or even international visitors will be part of the Olympic in July and August. But he believes recent events held in Japan provides confidence that some fans will be in the arena. So this is my news.
Oh, KEONG, I got the same news with you, which is about the Olympic. Let me add on something on your news, KEONG. For your information, in March 2020, the International Olympic Committee, IOC, and the Japanese government had agreed to postpone the Olympic, which is supposed to start in July this year to 2021 due to the impact of coronavirus. But today, the IOC chief Thomas Bach has decided to undertake a 4-day visit to Tokyo from 15 until 18 this month. He hopes with this visit can give even more confidence to athletes and participants about the games being held in a safe environment. Even though in a survey conducted by Japan News Network in July this year, there are 77% of respondents has said they think the games could not be held in 2021. However, Thomas Bach is very confident about having the Olympic on 23 July 2021. This good news has given hopes to the athletes and supporters to continue being confident to Olympics. So I think this could be a good news to those who really like and love Olympics. So can you share your news, Susan?
Okay, hi. My news is about our Malaysian professional female badminton player, Go Liu Ying. So she is one of my sport idol. So I'm pretty sure that everyone is familiar with her. She is one of the top female mixed doubles players. She started playing badminton when she was 9. She enrolled into the Bukit Jalil Sports School when she was 13 years old. On 29th November 2018, Badminton Association of Malaysia (BAM) received the resignation letter of mixed doubles pair Go Liu Ying and Chan Peng Soon. I think many people was surprised and wonder what was the reason of making them quitting the national team. Go said that there were many obstacles and managerial duties fall on them. With her partner, becomes an additional workload. One of my deepest impression on her achievement was she and her partner Chan Peng Soon represented Malaysia at the 2012 Summer Olympics and won a silver medal. Her performance was very impressive, and her spirit of never giving up let me admire her. So that is why I want to put her as the content of the news. That's all from me.
Alright, the news I would like to share today is about Joe Gomez's injury, which just happened yesterday. For your all information, his full name is Joseph Dave Gomez, who is also known as Joe Gomez. He's an English professional footballer who plays as a centre back, and he's known as one of the best defenders for Premier League club Liverpool and the England national team. The news I would like to share today is the injury of him, which is feared to be season-ending. Joe Gomez fears he will miss the rest of the season and potentially the European Championships after suffering an injury in England training on Wednesday. The Liverpool defender went for a scan immediately, with results expected to come through on Thursday. While nothing will be known for certain until then, sources say there were immediate concerns with how he fell, given no one else around him. Some watching on thought he had potentially caught his starts in the turf, although that was unconfirmed. The hope on Wednesday night was that Gomez hadn't suffered a recurrence of the anterior cruciate ligament injury that put him out of action a few seasons ago. Goalkeeper Nick Pope revealed that anguish among his England teammates after Gomez went down. So, what are Liverpool's central back options as defenders' injury fears confirmed? Joe made a pass or movement with nobody around him and ended up on the floor was obviously in a great deal of pain. So this is the news I would like to share with all of you today.
Okay, talking about football, next I'm going to talk about football also, but this is from the team Manchester United. And this guy, Henry Maguire, because their defeat at Istanbul Başakşehir in midweek in the Premier League, so that him, the captain, and their manager, this guy, had been criticized by a lot of people that they might lose or whatever, that anything that criticize them. So to respond to that, he stated that people jealous of them because of their past success, and now that they want to see them feel so that they will criticize them, the football team, and so he would like to attend to the issue that their team will still won't give up and pick up the Premier League, although now their score is about number 14 in the Premier League, but they still that they say they still have a chance to win in the Premier League. So that's all about the news I'm going to share about today.
Okay. Since our name of the news publication is Explorer, so I would like to explore the news thing that is about e-sport. Because of the COVID-19, nowadays people also cannot go out to sport, and maybe e-sport can be another choice for them. And please allow me to share my screen first. Okay. Okay. The news is cited from Sangfu and on 20 October 2020, and the title is EGG Network LAX Young Launch E1 Championship with $15 prize pool, and from Stadium Astro. Okay, and the Astros EGG Network has partnered with former Formula One driver Alex Young's LAX Sport to launch the E1 Championship on an online-only racing series with a prize pool of $15,000. This is aimed to discover the best drivers in the Asia-Pacific region. The 8th-round tournament will see participants racing on race room on renowned international tracks, beginning with the Sepang International Circuit on November 18. So there is growing interest in e-motorsport with close to 500,000 Malaysian fans turning in to watch the e-racing GPC on EGG network. So from this news, we also can note that a lot of Malaysian people are interested on the e-sport. So that's why I choose and I suggest e-sport as our news. How about you, Hebu?
Okay, so my news is also about esports, and I'm going to talk about the esports players transfer news. So one of the best player considered in CS:GO, Nico, has confirmed to move to G2. With my tears in my eyes, I have to say goodbye to everyone who has involved throughout my time in FaZe, all the players that I play with, all the stuff behind that was always there for me, and all the fans that have supported us throughout this period. Nico said about leaving FaZe. It was a wild run with a lot of ups and downs, so many good memories that I will cherish forever. It sucks that we could not bring a major trophy to such a legendary organization, but no one regrets it, and this hurt more than me. The Bosnian will return to his roots with his move to G2, where he will play in a Balkan major squad for the first time since he left the I-Nation for Motorsports in early 2015 and compete alongside his cousin, Namaja Hunter Kovic. And that's my news.
Last but not least.
Yeah, ZENG WEIWEI.
Okay. So now I will share the. When it comes to sports, the first thing that comes to my mind is the basketball. So I want to remind the person that is Kobe Bryant. There's a bad beginning at the 2020 because Kobe Bryant was died in copter crash. I want to remind this person not just his person but his spirit. Kobe's spirit is known as the Mamba spirit. Never give up is Kobe's own definition of the spirit. The Mamba spirit in general is never to retreat, never to give up, never to feel to endure to work materials in the face of deficiencies. And on his first day in the Legion, he set his sight on becoming one of the greatest players in NBA history. In order to achieve his goal, he has been interested on getting up at 3 o'clock every day to train, constantly learning new basketball skills and strengthening his physical exercise. He has been trying to overcome his weakness in all aspects, so as to keep his physical strength at its peak, and studying his opponents, playing ideas in creative way. On the road to the king, he has made great achievements with his weight and efforts not less than anyone else. Um, Kobe differentiates in Mamba spirit. Mamba spirit is a model of thinking which lies not to thinking the result, but in how to do achieve the result, but more in the process from related to the goal. It's generally a method, a way of life, but also an attitude to life. When ordinary people in this life, everyone must also want to do, want to pursue a dream, want to live a life. We do not need to be particularly outstanding, but we only need to know a part of member spirit. Even a small part is enough to give us a chance to dream come true. That's my news.
Okay, for me, I would like to point out my opinion to your guys' news. For me, I would prefer the news from Hepu and WeWei because the Kobe's death is actually such a tragedy to all of his fans, which all around the world, and the fans are a lot, and also he's very famous. He's a very famous basketball player, and yeah. So although I didn't watch his game, but I also know him very much because he's very famous among the basketball career. Besides, I would prefer Hepu's news because I personally also play the CS:GO, and that's why I'm interested on his news. So that's my point of view. What about you guys?
Okay, for me, I would choose the Olympic because Olympic is a very historic sports event that happens every 4 year or five. I've forgotten. Sorry, but Olympic is a really big event and it really made an impact in the sport industry. So that I would choose the Olympic news from Chong YK and Kong Kok Kiao. And the another news that I would like to choose is also about the basketball player Kobe. That his loss is really a tragic towards among the basketball field. Okay, that's all.
I also prefer the Olympic news and also the Kobe Bryant news. Thank you.
And you proceed.
I'm agree with Heng Xiang too. Because from my point of view, Olympic is a large competition in the world which only held once every 4 years. So I think Olympics should be included in our publication. And also for the basketball player Kobe Bryant, I think his news is also suitable to be included in our publications too.
I also prefer the Olympic news and the Kobe Bryant news because as they are saying that the Olympic events is a really big event for the sport event. So it's only, yes, like they said, 4 years will only help once time compared to the NBA or the FIFA, FIFA or NBA 1 years every years. Then from the Kobe Bryant, I think is a legend for the basketball. So I prefer the Olympic and the Kobe Bryant news.
Okay, in my opinion, I don't agree with the Kobe Bryant's news because the news is from January already long ago. So, and Kobe Bryant is a famous person and everyone and will know this news already. So we no need to we no need to share again the news to the people. and I would like to choose Olympic because this interest and is important sport for the world. And another news I would like to choose is about e-sport because we need to explore the new thing to the person, to the people. So e-sport is my choice. Thank you.
Okay, for me, I choose Olympic because Olympic is such a international event and so many people in the world is care about this event and they want to know the newest news about it. So I would choose Olympics.
Okay, in my opinion, I want to choose also want to choose Olympics and esports. Thank you.
All right, seems like most of us prefer the Olympic news and also the COVID news, I guess, because there are
Yeah.
3 votes for COVID, 3 or 4 votes for COVID news, but only 2 votes for the esport. So I think we will try to publish the Olympic news and the COVID news, although it is old news, but he's still a legend. So I think we'll choose this the 2 of these news to be published. So any other comments or opinions?
No,
No.
No.
I think we can
No,
dismiss.
Yeah.
we can end here.
So I think we can end our discussion here. Thank you for paying attention.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Everyone,
Thank you.
bye-bye.
Bye.